You were facing 255 years. Does that sound right? Up to 255 years.
A long time. I don't remember the exact time, but it was a long time.
And this is for the April 12th, 2015 incident.
Yeah, that was just one of my cases I had at that time.
Okay. In your mind, who controlled how much time you would actually serve?
Objection, speculation.
I'm asking in his mind.
Any objection?
Okay. You ended up pleading guilty.
Yes.
Okay. Now, can you look at count 1 of that indictment that you pled guilty to? May I approach the...
Yes, sir.
Count 1 that you pled guilty to in April 12, 2015. That's the violation of the Criminal Street Gang Act, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Could you... Ms. Murphy, I'll read it. And could you follow along and let me know if I read it correctly, okay?
Okay.
I think that the counsel testified, Mr.
I stand
Schardt.
Okay, Ms. Murphy, if you could read count 1 for me.
In the name and the behalf of the citizens of Georgia, do charge and accuse Walter Murphy with the offense of participating in criminal street gang activity. OCGA 16-15-4 for the said accused in the county of Fulton County and state of Georgia on the 12th day of April 2015 did unlawfully while associating with a criminal street gang participate in criminal gang activity through commission of an offense. I don't know that word. In paragraph 1 of Code Section 16-15-3, to wit, criminal attempt to commit murder, contrary to the law of said state, the good order, peace, and dignity thereof.
Okay. In count 1, violation of criminal street gang from April 12th, 2015, does that allegation ever mention YSL? Does it say YSL anywhere in that allegation?
No.
Does that allegation ever say that the crime committed on April 12, 2015 was done in furtherance of YSL?
No.
Okay. May I approach Your Honor with states 1CC?
1 Charlie Charlie.
1 Charlie Charlie.
Yes, you may.
Mr. Murphy, do you identify 1 Charlie Charlie as the plea agreement that you struck regarding this case?
Yes.
Okay, and you initialed several factual acknowledgments in this case, correct, as part of your deal?
Yes.
You had to initial them for the deal to go through, correct?
Yes.
And you wanted the deal to go through because if the deal went through, you were going home, correct?
I'm going back home. I had just came home from doing 7.5 years.
Right. You were upset because you had been arrested for this RICO charge for the same incident that you had already done 7 years for.
Yes, I thought it was double jeopardy.
And you wanted to go back home.
Yes.
Okay. And so you You initialed these factual acknowledgments. I want to talk to you about number 14. If you could turn to page 4. Okay, acknowledgement number 14. You did initial that acknowledgement, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Could you read it? Acknowledgement 14.
In the year of 2016, I was convicted in Fulton County indictment number 15 SC 138234 of participation in criminal street activity, aggravated battery, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, 4 counts, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. The victim in the case was Dexter Montgomery. I committed these acts during the time period that I was a YSL gang member.
Okay, it says, I committed these acts during the period that I was a YSL gang member, correct?
Yes, that's what it says.
Anywhere in that acknowledgement, number 14, does it say that you committed these acts in furtherance of YSL?
And number 14?
Yes.
So, can you ask that again?
Does anywhere in number 14 say that you committed these acts in furtherance of YSL?
No.
Does it say that you committed these acts in furtherance of Jeffrey Williams?
No.
Does it say that you committed these acts in furtherance of Shannon Stillwell?
No.
Does it say that you committed these acts in furtherance of any of these other gentlemen sitting here?
No.
Mr. Murphy, you've testified that you're now sober, correct?
Yes.
You have a job.
Yes.
You're trying to be a father.
Yes.
Your life is in a better place than it was back then, correct?
Than it ever been.
Okay. When you look back on April 12th, 2015, you committed a crime, correct?
Yes.
Regardless of what was going on in that other dark car, what you did was wrong, correct?
Yes.
It was heinous.
I don't know what that
It was
means.
awful.
Yes.
It was violent.
Yes.
What Nar did was awful and violent.
Yes.
It was selfish, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was selfish for you to even put yourself in the position that Mr. Montgomery could be hurt and for his head to get hit by a bullet. It was selfish.
Yes.
It was selfish against your children, to put yourself in a position that you would be taken away from their lives.
Yes.
That was selfish of you, wasn't it?
It was.
You're not saying that you didn't do anything wrong in 2015, are you?
No.
Okay. But the reality is, Mr. Murphy, this was an isolated incident committed by men who were high, out of their minds, correct?
Yes.
Committed by men with assault rifles, correct?
Yes.
Committed by men who got a call at a gas station, correct?
Yes.
That crime did not involve anyone back here, did it?
No.
That crime did not further any interests of YSL, did it?
No.
And none of these gentlemen had anything to do with it, isn't that correct?
Move on.
I have no further questions. Thank you, Mr. Murphy.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a comfort break? Let's go ahead and take 10 minutes and let's see where we get lead from there, all right? All right, we're in recess. All rise.